What's up guys, it's Striped Cow here today with episode 13 of What If There Were Striped Cows in Minecraft. In today's episode, we're going to be working on a lot of little projects around my swamp village here, just to kind of add some atmosphere to the village, but there will be some other projects as well. We're not just going to be working here, but today is kind of a wrap-up day before we move on to our new area that we're going to be starting over there. We've already built some things over at our ranch. We've built a few tree farms, and I've been starting to get some stuff ready there, and we're going to be building a new house, because this thing that's been giving me just a roof over my head since day one and episode 1 of this series is getting a little bit small. I had to expand this down into a little basement down here to have some more storage, but that's not going to do. We're going to be building a new house, but that's going to be another episode, probably in the next one. But today we got a lot of small projects to do, so let's get right into it. So the first thing we must do is get some stone for the stone bricks so that we can make the pathways for the village. So I'm gonna be in my mines right here where you guys see me right now, and I'm going to be going for stone, but of course if I see any resources like this coal and redstone, for example, I'm going to be using my fortune pick on those, just because you can never have enough resources in this game. So yeah, that's how this is going to be working for me for quite a while. I just want to get loads of stone because I don't really want to waste all of my coal on smelting up cobblestone, and sometimes I need cobblestone. So we're going to be using our Silk Touch pickaxe that I got recently. So here we go, get some more stone. I would say that this is a pretty good haul, wouldn't you? I mean, tons of stacks of coal. We even got 15 diamonds, 36 gold, a stack and a half of iron, 6 or 7 stacks of stone, tons of redstone, lapis. We got everything except emeralds, but you know, I wasn't going for that. I was really just going for stone, and we got all that. So that will go very nicely in our resource chest in here. 61 diamonds, very happy with that. Yeah, so we gotta throw in some coal to get our stuff smelting. I wanted to mention that this is my new tools chest. We expanded it. We now have all of our tools in here because it was just getting too overcrowded. We got food, all that stuff. It's going very nicely in there. And then now, of course, we have tons of stone to go in there. So that looks like it will be plenty and plenty to finish what I want to do today. So now let's get on with what I want to do today. Okay guys, so the first thing on our list of projects today, besides from getting stone, is going to be to connecting all of the paths around the village. So we're going to be connecting this path right here to this one over there. So let's just knock this guy out real quick. We're going to try to keep the path size to around 3 wide, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're going diagonal. So it's just going to be me trying to do the best I can. So let's do that just to kind of signify what I'm doing here. Then we will just connect this guy up right over here. So we're almost there. Just have to knock out these final few blocks until we're right there. And then now we just have to fill the entire space in. So I don't actually have that much path connecting to do, but I still have a fair bit around the village. All that stone that we just got definitely will help. So this should be a fairly easy first starter project. So let me get this done. Okay guys, I'm back and I got most of the pathway in. I still have a little bit more to go here and there, but I think it's looking okay so far. And another thing we need to do this episode is take down these farms. Now, I'm not going to be completely killing off both the animal species, but we're basically going to be reducing the amount of them quite a bit, and that will be for a future project of like making those farms, instead of being more functional, making them be a little bit more on the what's the word, kind of just more on the beautiful side or the pretty side or whatever. But that'll be in another episode. In this one, I just want to come in here and try to kill some of them off, because it kind of, I don't know if you guys been noticing, it's been causing some lag. If I look at them, my frames go quite a bit down, so I am just definitely looking forward to killing these guys. We're going to be building some new farms at our ranch, and that is actually what we're going to be, like producing there, because in this village we're producing lily pads, potions, and vines. Well, in that new village we are going to be producing just animals, I'm pretty sure. I don't think farming. I think I'll save that for a different place, but the next purpose, or the purpose of my ranch, will be animals. The trees there, that will just be kind of more of a functional farm, even though it does kind of look okay. But anyways, I guess also another purpose of moving to the ranch is so that I can have built bigger house too, which you guys have been hearing me talk about, and I'm really excited for that as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. But that is 4 cows left and 63 leather. That's awesome. And this area is already doing a lot better on lag. We don't have a billion dudes sitting in there, so that is going well in there. The next step is for me to come in here and kill off most of these guys. I'm going to try to keep about one of every color, but you know, with this swing thing on the sword, it's kind of hard to do that. So I definitely want to kill some of these blue guys, and I couldn't seem to hit that guy because the blue guys, I just have so many of them. But that looks pretty good. I accidentally killed off some of the colors, pink and dark blue, for example. We still have white, black, red, and gray, and the light blue. But other than that, we kind of killed off a lot of it. So the final thing I want to do on camera here is come over here, and I don't know. Ooh. I wonder if this sugarcane, I was going to say it needs to be updated, but it is breaking, which is perfect because that just means I could come over here and automatically collect it. And we should get 90 back. Yeah, that's 90, exactly, sweet. Okay, and that's going to allow me to continue the path over to the other area of our subscriber houses over here. But we still have tons of things to do in this episode, so I need to get back to work and do a lot more off-camera work. But for right now, before your next progress update, I'm just going to be trying to finish up the pathways. Okay guys, I'm back, and I got the path done all the way to these future subscriber houses out here. If you guys are wondering what these structures are, they are subscriber houses. I'm going to be building houses for my subscribers, unless I suddenly have tons of subscribers, and then I'm not going to build like 400 subscriber houses. But what we're going to be doing now is heading off to our mob farm to pick up some supplies and do a little bit of cleaning up out there. But I'm just going to be walking there and getting there on camera here. So like I said, if you guys were wondering what those structures were, they were subscriber houses that we started in last episode 12. And they basically, like I said, are houses for my subscribers. I only built 20 because that was the amount of subscribers I had then at the time of recording. But obviously, that would change from that original episode, and we probably build a few more. And the nice part about subscriber houses is that it actually just adds tons of it just makes the village feel more like a village because there's more houses, and instead of building pointless houses, why not add them with just subscribers in them? Therefore, the subscribers feel rewarded, and it's also a way for me to thank you guys, as well as just making the village look good. So it is a win-win for everybody. And the only problem is that, well, for one, I can't climb up the ladder, And for 2, it's probably going to take quite a while to build, but I'm not too worried about it at all. So, another thing, if you guys haven't seen this mob farm, then you guys should check that out. I think that was episode 11. Could be wrong, but just go check in episode 10 to 11 to see what I was doing. And I also have a tutorial for this if you guys want to see that. This mob farm does 1,000 or drops 1,500 drops per hour, as you can see right here. So I'm just going to take some bones out of there because we're going to be taking back some bones back to the base, as well as building a little drop right here. So I want to be able to drop, whoa, that lagged out right there, be able to drop items from my mob farm onto down below, so that I don't have to carry tons of them down. I want them to be able to be collected from the bottom down there. So I'm going to continue this out for probably 8 blocks. That's 4 right there. And I'm just going to do that so that I can throw those against that wall, and they will go right into there. I do need to make a little staircase so I can get up here as well as over here. So we said that was 4. This is really scary if I fall off right now. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I just bring these guys out. And then place my water in right there. Sees that it goes to the end, and then we're going to drop off there and make a well, I don't know if I actually want to drop off right there because, well, let's just say I could hit land and things could be bad, and I almost just made things bad right there. So if I walk off right there, place a block there, then I could come down here and take note of the coordinates. So I'm going to screenshot that right there. So we have the coordinates, and then I will go make a 3x3 down below with some hoppers. So I guess we're gonna kind of clean this up right here. Made a simple drop chute. Guess I could just jump off, and then I will find the coordinate and I will be right back with you guys. Okay guys, so here is our 3x3 of hoppers with the direct coordinate. And the funny thing is when I came down here and stood here and closed out the window to go look at the screenshot, I happened to be standing right on the middle block, so I went there, and it was like 2 and 68, and I was like, and then I came back onto the world, and I was, oh, I guess I was standing on it. But, I didn't mean to do that, it was just a fluke, but it's still totally fine. I didn't have to do any moving or trying to figure anything out. I just saw the coordinates right away. So now we're going to have to climb back up the ladder and give it a little bit of a test, and I'm going to be doing this on camera as well, because I wanted to explain if you guys didn't understand how this worked. Basically the idea would be I would be up here at my AFK spot for hours, and I come back and see I had tons of great stuff, but I didn't want to have to make multiple trips down, and I wanted to have an area where I could dump it off, which is that water stream, and it could fall off the edge and go falling 200 blocks to where it could land in a 3x3 hopper. The 3 hoppers is just in case some weird thing happens where it doesn't fall off directly at the edge, so that will allow it to for sure be picked up, and that way I don't have to make multiple trips down or throw the items where I don't know where they're going to land, and I might accidentally throw them somewhere where I can't find them, and then they'd be despawnable. So this is just a place where I could throw stuff down directly from the mob farm to the ground while it should be safe. So here comes the test. Basically I come along here, I pick up my stuff, I got my stuff right here, I would just throw it out, and this is some pretty good stuff that I'm kind of just kissing goodbye. So there it goes, as you guys just saw, and if that doesn't make it to it, then I guess I'm just gonna have to be sorry for myself. But there we go, we came down, and stuff is flowing in. That is a good sign right there. Whoa. Oh, I guess it's going to split in between that chest and this chest? I don't know what's going on, but we are getting stuff delivered here. We have stuff backed up right here, but that is going to work. The test worked out fine, and we're getting all of the stuff that I would be able to take back to my base. So I'm just going to wait for the last little bit of this to come in right here, which I don't know how much. This shouldn't be too long, probably just another minute. If you guys haven't seen this episode, this was also in the mob farm episode. This is going to be another part of my base that we aren't going to be working on for at least 15 episodes, so don't be expecting anything soon, but this is kind of going to be my dye slash flower slash firework capital of the world. As you can see, the banner slash dye capital of the world, and the firework capital of the world, because we're going to have a mob farm that can produce us paper and gunpowder for the fireworks. The flower and seed farm, that will be able to get us some dyes. The 2-high flower farm, that will get us more dyes. The cactus will get us green dye. Cocoa bean farm will get us brown dye or cocoa beans, and then the sugarcane farm will give us paper as well. And I don't know why I said I was going to be able to getting paper from the mob farm. That's not true. But yeah, that's what this area is going to be. But it's at least going to be 15 episodes till I start working here. I just have a lot of other stuff to do, and it looks like it has stopped. So when I pull this out, I should see I have around 2.5-ish stacks of bones and 2 stacks of string, which I do. So that means that drop worked perfectly. So guys, now I got to get back and get on track because we still have a lot more things to do this episode, and we got to get rolling again. Here we go. Okay guys, so the next step for me today will be to add some trees, lighting, and bone meal the village, or what we have so far. So I'm just going to start doing that now. It's almost tempting for me to bone meal that right there. No, I don't want to bone meal the trees. I'm just going to be using the bone meal for, what's it called? Grass. This stuff right here. Just to make it look a little bit more like a village. So we're going to come around to the back side over here, and this is where we'll start. So, let's see here. We have I don't think we could fit one anywhere right here, so I guess the next one will be going right there. We can always put one in right there as well. I guess we could try to put one there, but I don't know if we should. That's a great spot to put one. I'm gonna probably, let's see here, do one right there. Well, actually, no, that'll be getting in the way. So we could do one. Oh, that's going to be the pathway there. There's actually not that many spots to place trees here. Or we could place one back here. And then down there. Then we can head down here. Place one there. Let's see where we are. Yeah, okay. So we can head around here. We'll place one right on the corner. No, we won't, because that house will be going there. We'll place one over there. And then one right there, because that's a pretty big space. And we'll head on through, where I'm going to place one right here, because that's also a pretty big space. Yeah, as far as down here goes, we are going to put one right there. Then we'll head off this way and eat some food because I am starving. And now, let's see here. Okay, we got that one there, that one there. Place one there, 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 there. There. No, not that close. There. And here. And We'll be doing some bridges as one of the next few things we do. So that is why there's a gap there in the path. And then we can put one over here, up on the hill, and then down here. Yeah, right there. That is good. That is going to be all of our trees for the village. So now I just need to wait. And that one looks kind of stupid, but once I put some vines on it, because I do have some vines, the trees should start coming along. But the next thing I'm going to do is going to be lighting. We're going to be using some tiki torches, like that, yeah. And I'm going to try to stagger them around the village, but I'm not going to be doing this on camera because we still have a lot more projects to do, and I am already kind of getting close to the end of the video. So here we go, back to work. Okay guys, the path has been pretty much fully lit up. Probably is going to be a few dark spots, but I guess that's kind of lucky for us because right now it's just night. So this either could go nice and easy, and we could learn where some of the spawning spots are, like right there probably, for example. It's never going to be perfect, but I guess it's just kind of the way it has to be. I mean, I just wanted to try to eliminate some of the spawning spots around the village, and I think I did a pretty good job of that, as you can see when we come around here. Hopefully there won't be any mobs around. That's what I was going to say earlier, but, yeah, a creeper right now, if the creeper spawned, hopefully they won't because of our new lighting, but if we didn't have good enough lighting, we would discover if we did or not, because we're about to find out. This spot is a little bit on the dark side, but that fixed it up fairly well, and I really want to get a view from above after today's episode, because once we get these vines on the trees and the place bone mealed and everything I wanted to do done, this place is going to be looking incredible, and you guys will love to see it. But if this is a longer episode, I will be sorry, but I definitely just want to finish what I was doing, and there was a creeper over there, so I'm going to be heading around. Just give you guys one last look at the village so far before we jump into me doing probably the vines and the bone meal off camera. So now if the spider doesn't attack me, which he didn't thankfully, hopefully I'll be able to go to sleep right here. Oh, he's coming after me. Okay, well I guess we gotta give you guys a little bit of excitement, don't we? Whoa, gosh, he was right there. Okay, you're gonna make it easier on me. Go ahead, bud. Oh boy. I don't think he can get through the door, so that's good. But there we, oh gosh. No. Stop. Okay, I'm just gonna stay inside. Okay, we got you. Sleep. Yes, okay, we got it. Okay, so I guess I gotta get some more work done before this video ends up being an hour long. Here we go. Okay guys, welcome back, and as you guys can see, I got the trees done, the vines done, and the bone meal done, and this place is looking great. I'm gonna go on a quick walk around here. As you guys can see, it's just looking good. This is exactly what I was going for. Kind of an overgrown swamp village. Once we get the buildings in, this place is gonna look phenomenal. I'm so excited to see how it finally looks. But yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna give you a quick walkthrough, and then we're gonna move on to one of our last projects for the day. But we're still gonna have at least 2 more, if not 3. So yeah, as you guys can see, it looks really nice. The vines are gonna take a while to grow, but there's no possible way I could wait long enough. I want to just get this video done because I'm just so excited for what we have planned for next episode. So you guys really need to see next episode because I'm so excited for that one, and it should be great. The amount of stuff I want to get done might be a little overwhelming, so we might have to split that into a few episodes, but I'm still so excited. I'm so excited to see how the end result of this video turns out. This one is just the cleanup video, like I said earlier, and that was just for, I mean, every once in a while you just have to have those cleanup videos. That way you don't, yeah, your world gets messy, so you have to go clean it up and do all that stuff. Everyone should be kind of familiar with how that happens, but it's pretty much what happened, so I need to kind of fix it up. So that's what I'm doing in this episode, and I'll probably have to do that every so often with my episodes. So just be expecting like a cleanup episode every once in a while. So right now we're doing our finishing touches to our zombie farm that we made a while back. I think it was episode 7, so if you guys didn't see this episode, you should definitely check it out. We have a zombie spawner right in there, and as you guys can see, the zombies fall right there. You throw your inventory into there, and you use a stone sword. That way, you could still have kind of the multiple hit effect when you swing it and it hits multiple zombies, but you won't lose your good sword. But you could also just use your regular tools and leave your inventory on you if you're planning on staying on and just fixing up like a mending tool or something. And then we're just going to have some storage and stuff on these sides. So, yeah, that's what's going on right here. So, we got to get some work done on these walls, and that's what I'm going to be doing right now. And I think I'm just going to do this one on camera. I know this video is going to be a little bit long. I'm apologizing in advance if you guys do not like longer videos. But there's so much I wanted to get done in this episode that we couldn't put it off any longer. So, I gotta put some torches down before we have a zombie problem outside of the zombie farm. Just like that. And that. Okay. So, then we gotta put some stone brick down on the floor. Just like so. Whoop, not like that. And then we just have to fill in these walls, and we're pretty much done down here. I think I have a kind of an idea of how I want this room to look, but I'm pretty happy with how it looks so far. It's just my basic farm. I really wanted a skeleton spawner instead, because then I could get bone meal. That's a little bit more useful than rotten flesh, but this will do just fine. Okay, so this actually won't be won't be able to see that is what I'm hoping, and you won't be able to. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna make some stairs real quick, guys, and then basically I'm gonna do that. Whoa, my thing's getting a little laggy here. My game. Oh, it might be because of these guys. Hey, you guys are causing problems. But as you can see, you get the swinging effect, and then you get loads of XP. So that works pretty well. It works even better when you stand over there, but you know. So, now I'm just going to fill this in with some slabs. Throw a torch behind there. And that's kind of that. That looks pretty nice. Next thing is going to be, I just realized that we need to add some support beams going across down here. But I just also realized that I need to kill those zombies before doing it. Otherwise, I'm going to let those guys out. Yeah. So, I think I'm just going to finish doing this on camera because I'm almost already done. And then we will continue on. It should be around, we should be at around 30 minutes. Oh gosh, that guy just hit me somehow. Let's kill these guys off. I can't. Okay, yeah, there we go. I couldn't hit him for a minute. Okay, so we get these guys, and then quick before another guy falls down. Okay, we got it. Just like so, that should look good. And then we need to go up here and place in the logs for the cross beams right there. But not like that. Like that. Okay, there we go. Now, all we need to do is take out the roof and then the sides, add a little bit of detail to them, and then we should be fine. Oh man, so much for doing more episodes and less amount of work in them, because, I don't know, this one's getting long and I put a lot of effort in, but it was really just because I wanted to get this done and I didn't want to wait it off. Even though now I'm wishing I split this into more like 2 episodes and did a little bit more work on camera. It's okay. Everything will be fine. I don't know. I mean, a lot of YouTubers are trying, like, at this stage, just trying to do more work in between episodes, or in episodes, but, you know, I mean, it's kind of hard for me. I mean, I would just rather make more videos and less content, or more content, but, I mean, that's going to be disagreed by a lot of people, so, I just, with school and a lot of time I don't have, that's why I need to just, I don't have enough time to put into YouTube. But, okay, so we gotta finish this here real quick. I'm almost done. Just gonna sprinkle in a few bits of everything, and then the rest stone. Just like that. Excuse me. Yeah, now we just have to do this little section and I'm done pretty much, I think. We have to just break this up with some, oh my gosh, this is getting a little laggy again. Come over these, kill these guys. I mean, I guess we're getting XP while doing this too, so there we go. But I don't even know why I broke that. Do that, and then gravel there. Gravel there, stone there, and then all we have to do is this little part right here. So for this part, I'm just gonna throw in some cobble, then some andesite. That's not even gonna be visible. Maybe we should do this wall first. So cobble, 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 andesite, 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 gravel, gravel, stone, and stone, and that way we could put in our little few bits of stone here and there and finish it off. So now we have these 6 blocks to go until we are done with this zombie farm. So here, and that, I don't know. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. We have our little enchanting room built onto it. That should still give 30 levels, as you guys can see, because I just added more bookshelves. I didn't take any away. So there we go. That is pretty much everything down here. I'm just going to kill these guys one last time, and then I am going to move on to the final part of this episode, where we're going to be up there, and then I'm going to give you guys the final view over the village and today's revamping, I don't know. So yeah, here we go. Sorry the episode's long, but we had to do it. Now we're going to get to the final conclusion. Okay guys, welcome back, and as you guys can see, I built a little bridge here. This was going to be my final project for today's episode, and it looks alright. My main goal is to try to make it high above the river and make it seem like the boats could still go under. It looks alright. I'm just going to leave it at that. I could always come back and fix it later. But, guys, I just realized at the end of the last clip that my game volume had been off all the time because I turned it off or something earlier. I don't know. So sorry about that, but I don't think it was that big of a deal. I wasn't doing anything too much that involved sound. So sorry about that, but it just is what it is. I think, yeah, it's just about to be night. I don't know why my game is lagging so much right now. But I pretty much want to walk to the top of this mountain where we will get the final view of the village for today's episode. Real quickly, I want to mention that this is not the end of this episode, or I mean not the episode, the end of this village, or the series. We'll be moving on to a new area, but that doesn't mean that we can't come back to this area and work on it later. It just means I won't be working on it for a while because I want to go move on to my new place, but we will be coming back here in the next 5 episodes for sure. So now let's go climb this mountain and get this final view. So we gotta swim across the water and then hike this big mountain, which is never really fun, but it's always rewarding to see the look of the village at the top of the hill. But before we do that, let's turn our render distance up to 12. Normally I don't turn my render distance up too high because it just gets really laggy, but it should be okay. I just wanted to see this to get the view, and I want to start loading it in while I climb up. So here we go. We gotta climb up. We're almost, actually, normally the hardest part is just to get to that. Actually, this is kind of a hard part. Oh. Whoa. Major lag spike. Normally the hardest part is to kind of get to this cliff face, but once you're up here, right now, we got it. Okay. So, we're going to start letting this load in. Oh, man. It's definitely looking good. I'm loving the trees so far as it's loading in. Great with the boats. The farms are looking great. Houses are looking great, and are only going to start looking better once we get so many more subscriber houses in. I love the flowers from the bone meal. The trees, like I said, are looking great. I love that bridge. This place is really, really coming together. But guys, that is all the time I got for today's episode. I put a ton of time in, as you guys can see. You could definitely tell that this is a long video if you came all the way to the conclusion. So congrats to you if you made it all the way to the end. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and I will see you guys later.